Yes, recording has started. We can start.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, your name is Momita. Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah. So far, so good. What about you? What are you
yeah,
up to lately?
I am doing well, and my day has just started. It's early morning here. Uh,
Okay.
it's 7 a.m.
Okay. 7 a.m. Okay.
So,
Hmm. Okay, as we are meeting for the first time, I think we should start from introducing ourselves, right?
yes,
Would you like to go first?
yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, as you know, my name is Momita. I was born and raised in Kolkata, West Bengal,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
currently I am living in USA due to my husband's job. And I completed my master's in mathematics. After that, I did MCA also. And along with that, I used to give tuition from class 7 to class 10. I used to teach
Mhm.
mathematics, but before coming here, I left that. And now I am homemaker
Mhm.
and a mother of one daughter. She is almost 2 years old. And whenever I get some free time,
Mhm.
my total day entire I spent entire day with my daughter, and I love to
Mhm.
cook and I love to travel. And nowadays I have started my YouTube channel. I am working on my
Oh.
communication skill. My
Mhm.
channel name is English Vibes with Momita. That's all about me.
So nice. And glad to hear that you have also started your YouTube channel. Yes, there are so many people nowadays, they are thinking to improve their communication skill and they're creating the channel, they're talking to people, and it becomes so easy to learn this language and to boost
Yes,
up the confidence as well. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So let me introduce myself as well.
Okay.
You already know my name is Mohsina and I am from Assam. Moreover, I have completed graduation and I hold a BA degree. On top of that, I am also a homemaker, mother to two kids. I run my YouTube channel by the name English with Mohsina and I have been guiding some learners, spoken English learners, for 1 year. My hobbies are talking to different people, spending time with my kids, and whenever I get some free time, I love to go outside with my kids. So this is all about me in a nutshell.
Okay, very nice. So, how old are your kids?
My son is 12, and he is in class 6th, and my daughter is 7 years old.
Okay, great.
Mhm. And your son or
No,
daughter?
my daughter
Daughter,
is
3 years,
2 years,
3 years old.
2 years.
2 years.
Hmm.
Okay. That's great that now you are giving time to her because it is the precious time. You should give time, right?
Yes, and
Mm.
since we are living here and no family member
No.
is here to take care of her, so I have to give time to her.
Mm. When did you move there? For how many years you have been?
And we're here for 2 years. It's been 2 years. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So as we always say, we don't have the environment of learning this language, so we need to juggle a lot. So when it comes to listening, watching, it is so easy because now we do have the smartphone, and because of this technology era, it has become feasible, right? But
Hmm.
when it comes to speaking, after all, we need to speak to someone. We don't have the environment. But when it comes to you, you are living in USA, right? So how is the environment there? Do you get that exposure to speak in English with the American, or do you live in a community where Bengali people are there?
Yeah, we live in a community where most of the people are Indian. That's a
Mm,
great thing, but not everybody is Bengali. When there are
mhm.
so many people are coming from different state. But,
Okay.
yeah, so I get chance to speak with them in English because their mother tongue is different. So I have to communicate them in English. Yes,
Mm,
I get that exposure, but after coming here, when I came here at that time also I was pregnant, so I did not get that much chance to expose myself to the outside world. And now
mm-hmm,
also I spent my all the time with my kids, and some
mm-hmm,
very Almost when in the evening I go out with my children in the park. This is my exposure. So yes, I get the
Okay.
exposure, but it's limited. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I am here, and I want to connect with more people on social
Mm.
media.
That's why you are trying to find the Indian people, right? But
Yes.
whenever you go outside, do you often meet the American people when you go to the hospital? At that time, do you get the chance to talk to them?
Hmm. Yes, I got that opportunity, but initially it was very difficult for me to understand their accent.
Accent.
Yes,
Hmm.
I remained very concerned that what are they saying? I paid my
Hmm.
attention, and I sometimes I stare at their lips that what are they saying?
Hmm.
This
Hmm.
problem I faced a lot, but now
Hmm.
I can understand a little bit more
Hmm.
from then.
Hmm.
Yes, I whenever now here in this community,
Hmm.
say most of the people are Indian, so native speaker is very few here. But yes, sometimes I get chance to speak with them also.
Hmm. Okay. And do you have the dream to do any job over there when your daughter will be maybe 4 years old, when she will start going to school?
Yes, and currently I am not thinking about that, but it depends on
Okay.
the situation. I don't know the education
Mm,
system here properly.
mm,
So yes, I have started this, and if I get chance, then I will try.
because you have the subject, you have the command over maths, and
Yes.
it has the demand. When it comes to me, I am so scared of maths. So everywhere you can teach maths easily, and if you are
Mm,
able to teach over there, then you will get the exposure to teach the native speakers. Yeah, for that you have to understand them well, and you
yes.
need to get their accent so that they
Yes.
can understand you well, right? But you will become like native speakers after teaching them for some period of time if you get the opportunity.
Yeah, maybe, but now I am not like that. I want to ask you that when you started your journey, at that time, how was your condition? Like did you speak quite well, or did you speak broken English? How was your condition?
I started from scratch and
Okay.
I began my journey in 2022. So at that time, I could understand only basic English. For example, the day-to-day life, we say, "How are you? What are you doing? Where are you going?" Those basic English only I would understand. Even I did not understand any native speakers or any content of any native speakers. So I began in 2022 by listening different content because I do speak three languages except English: Bengali, Assamese, and Hindi. So I have learned these three languages. Two languages when it comes to Assamese and Bengali, I have learned from the environment. And I have learned Hindi by watching cartoons, movies, serials. So I thought that if I want to learn English, then I must understand it first. So I started watching these conversational videos, motivational speakers, and slowly and gradually I started understanding. Then I thought that now I should begin begin my journey of speaking. And I started approaching my relatives because my cousins, they are fluent in English. They studied in English medium schools,
Okay.
but I studied in a vernacular medium, Assamese medium. Also, one of my cousins, he helped me a lot. I started talking one sentence, then maximum two sentences somehow, and he started helping me. He started rectifying my grammar, pronunciation. Then I took the help from one tutor as well for a couple of months. And then I started realizing where I have to work on basic grammar. I was making mistake. For example, he goes. Even though I knew the basic grammar, but I started making mistakes because I was not habitual. So he helped me, and mostly I suffered pronunciation. I was mispronouncing many words. Then I took help from him. And after that, my journey, when I started my journey, one thing I told myself that if you want to learn this language, then don't be shy. Don't hesitate. Wherever you get the opportunity in real life, just speak. So I started doing that. When I started going outside and I saw that anyone is speaking in English, I started taking the advantage. I will tell you, in 2022
Mm.
I visited Delhi, and I pre-planned that I will try to talk to the foreigners, because I know that in Delhi, in Red Fort, then in Taj Mahal also I visited. Foreigners, they come.
Mm.
So anyhow, at least I will ask them that, how are you? Where are you from? I know that they will not maybe talk much and they will not judge me. And I did that. At Taj Mahal, at foreigners from California, they came and I just say hi, hello, and it was so like a happy moment for me.
Mm.
And then in Red Fort, some boys were there. They were from China, not China exactly, Taiwan. Taiwan. So
Taiwan.
I spoke to them with broken English. They said that they started living in Delhi and they have been doing job over there. So I did not stop myself. I just told, even some of my relatives, they started laughing at me because my English was terrible. Typical Indian mother tongue influence was too heavy. And I just started exploring where I can practice, with whom I can practice. And I got to know about one application is Fluency.
Okay.
And over there, I started practicing with co-learners and I made some female friends. We started practicing together on WhatsApp group. So still, they are my friends. I have 7 to 8 friends with whom I used to practice a lot. And then my journey has become so easy. And then I thought that I should create my YouTube channel. And I started getting some approach as well, because my tutor, he was a YouTuber. He uploaded one video with me on his YouTube. And then I started getting approach that we want to learn from you. So since January 2024, I have started guiding learners as well. And now it is my dream to become proficient spoken English trainer. And whatever I do, I have that dream that I will be learning English more and more as much as I can, because it takes a lot of time to make it easy, effortless. Bec- uh, because after all, we don't have the environment. We have been speaking our mother tongue for many years. So to make it so easy, effortless, it takes time. Yeah.
Yes, that's great. It's really very when we know whatever we know, but when I start speaking, I forget to use that in my speaking, and I start to make mistake. But
Mm.
though I know that suppose some grammatical rules, I know, but when I
Mm.
speaks, I miss that. I started
Mm.
fumbling. I started to make grammatical error, and the hesitation is the main things. We,
Mm.
we always feel that, oh my God, I am making mistakes, and what
Mm.
is the other person is thinking. These
Mm.
things are already
It happens to everyone.
there.
Even it
Hmm.
happened to me. But the thing is that when it comes to learning our mother tongue, we also made a lot of mistake. Then only we learned. Can
Yeah.
you remember that how many years did you take to learn your mother tongue? You can't, right? We also took a lot of time. So when we see our children, how they're learning, first they imitate some basic words, mama,
Mhm.
papa, then pani, like that, like whatever mother tongue
Mhm.
we have, give, take, like basic. Then they start making some sentences, and then they also make mistakes. Then we help them. But the thing is that children don't think that whether I'm making mistake, what other people are gonna think. But when it
Mhm.
comes to adult, we have that in our mind that, oh,
Yes.
what if I make mistake? But actually, people don't think that much. We
Yes,
think a
yes.
lot, right? We think
Yes,
a lot.
because whenever I came here, I spoke to I used to go to hospital due to my checkup and all, and there when I spoke, I knew that I made so much mistakes, but they are so polite. Did not
Mm.
think about that. They always tried to understand what I am trying to say, and they always
Mm.
helped me.
Yes, native speakers, they would never judge you. When it
Mm.
comes to our Indian people, some people may think, oh, She doesn't know how to speak correct English, but she is trying to show off, right? So
Yes.
I started thinking, let the other people think what they think, because I know my motto. I want to improve my English because I have gone through lots of difficulty because of this language. I felt embarrassed in some situations, and
Mm.
now my children, they study in English medium school. So if I don't know how to speak in English, it would be difficult for me to teach them as well. So now we are
Right.
comfortable. My daughter, my son, and I, we talk comfortably in English. We have the environment. I have created the environment at home.
Yes. You are speaking so many, you are speaking effortlessly. So it's really great.
So it took also a lot of time, I can say, for around 3 years. I have been speaking.
Mm.
So you are also speaking well, I can say. So when did you start your speaking?
When I came here at that time, I used to
Mm.
speak broken English.
Okay.
Before coming here, I just took some classes from our institute in our
Okay.
locality, and
Mm.
at that time, I from there I got that confidence that okay, whatever I am saying, at least the person in front of me is can understand. With that
Mm.
confidence I came here, and after that after having my baby I did not get much time, but from last year I am consistent, and I am
Okay.
trying to improve it, and because of
Mm.
the environment now I am at least able to
Yes.
speak.
Yes, if you have the environment, even though if you don't put that much of effort, if you
Mm,
listen to the English language naturally, automatically you will be able to think in your mind in English. Because
mm,
thinking is important. If we want to speak in English, but if we keep thinking in our mother tongue, then it becomes difficult. We can't speak in a flow. So we need to
yes.
make the. I made this habit deliberately, but you have the environment.
Hmm. And I listen to so many videos, English content like
Mm.
podcast, motivational speaker, and conversational video also. Yes, I'm
Mm.
learning by this. And recently, I have started to approach people on YouTube.
Mm.
Yes, whenever I get time, I try to use this.
Great, great, cool. Okay, let's talk about one topic, that is technology.
Yeah.
So, how technology helps in your day-to-day life? What is the importance of technology in your daily life?
Yes, in my daily life means when it comes to my experience, really there are
Mm.
so many things I can say because
Mm.
I am living far away from my family, and because of the technology, at least every day I can see my parents and my family members and my
Mm.
home is because of the technology in video call. And my daughter was born here, and she did not get opportunity to stay with her grandparents and all, but
Mm.
she knows them very well because of the
Mm.
video call. She know that she know her uncle, auntie, grandma, grandmother, grandfather very well. So it's
Mm.
really good. And after coming here, it was totally new country for us. So we did not
Mm.
know that where is the grocery store, where how can I go without a car, because at that time we did not have car. So
Mm.
we took support from technology. We was totally dependent on technology.
Mm.
So we searched everything on Google Map, and then we
Mm.
went there. So nowadays we are completely dependent on technology. Technology has changed our life.
Yes.
And and it's my first baby, so I did not have any experience that how to take care of a newborn and how to feed them. All these things I learned from internet.
YouTube. I think
YouTube.
most of the
And
thing YouTube.
I watched so
Mm.
many pediatricians video, and there are
Mm.
so many moms out there who are making daily vlogs when they are taking care of their child. That helped me a lot. So yes,
Mm.
technology is helping me
Mm.
every day.
True. True. YouTube, I can say YouTube is one kind of my best friend.
Yes. No,
And also,
now we can learning any skill, anything we
mm,
want through YouTube.
exactly. Exactly. I have learned this language through YouTube. Then I cracked TET exam in 2021 by learning from YouTube because I didn't get that much of time to study. So I started using earphone and listening to contents.
Mm.
And after that, I thought that, okay, see, if I want to learn English, so I can learn English as well.
Yes.
Because it's no one can say that now we don't have the environment. Yes, in reality, in real life, we don't have that much of environment
Mhm.
exposure, but we can learn virtually.
Yes.
And
We can
these days,
create that environment.
yes, just we should have the hunger from our inside, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes. Oh,
So,
hmm.
still, don't you think that somehow this internet and technology have made us lazy? w- we are dependent on technology. We don't want to, even though if we go near to our house, we think to take our car or any scooty. We don't want to walk. We are not doing that much of physical work. For example, for homemakers as well, these days we are using washing machine, then mopping, and then freeze, dishwasher as well. Some people are using,
Yes.
right?
Here it's mandatory. I am using it.
Oh, are you using dishwasher?
Yes, because here
Okay.
when you rent a apartment, then it's all are included here. Dishwasher,
Mm.
washer,
Okay.
dryer, everything.
Mm.
Yes.
So, do you think that at times we become lazy because of this technology, or what are the disadvantages you have realized because of this technology?
Yes, obviously, we sometimes see nowadays we shop. Our shopping is also we are doing through online, and so here we buy grocery
Mm.
sometimes online. So if we
Mm.
become obviously we become lazy, and I can remember that when I was a little girl,
Mm.
I could remember so many mobile number, my dad's number, my relatives number. But now, whenever
Mm.
we ask people that, please give me your contact number, we just immediately save this on our
Check.
phone. And I
Mm.
think we don't use our brain also nowadays due to
Mm.
the technology. This is another
Yes,
problem. Mm. And yes,
so
this.
true. So
And
true. And now AI
mm,
has come. Think that, oh my God, now everyone is saying learn from AI. You just need to click one thing and you can get it within a
yes.
second. I can see even it does not take minute as well.
Yes, even very small things, we just put it in the AI and we please give me the answer, give me the solution, and it is
Mm.
giving. So we always like the easiest way. So
Yes,
human being are also is like that. So we
like that.
always
True.
doing this, and we don't use our brain. So
Exactly.
it's a disadvantage, I think.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. We need to, whenever we do house chores physically,
Hmm.
then it's kind of like our exercise, right?
Exercise.
And when we use our brain to create something, to think, then it is also one kind of exercise of our brain. Then it become our memory becomes sharpened. But
Yes.
nowadays we don't try to use that much.
Hmm.
But I would say, in conclusion, that as a homemaker and for the women who don't have that much of opportunity to go outside and to learn something new, it becomes easier for us.
Yes,
We are
yes.
doing house chores as well as we are also trying to upgrade ourselves because of this technology, right? Now, because of this technology, it has become like global village. The world has become like global
Mhm.
village. You are in America and I am in India, and we are talking to each other, right?
Actually, we should be mindful that how
Mm.
we are using it. It's totally up to us. Otherwise, to say now, so many kids are playing, just spending their time with mobile.
Mm.
They are scrolling
Mm.
and they are scrolling through Facebook, YouTube. But if they learn something from that, then it would be
Mm.
great. But no, they are not learning. They are not going outside for playing. So
Mm.
it's a disadvantage because
Mm.
it's I have seen that they are playing virtually. Now there are so
Mm.
many games where they
Mm.
create group and they play
Yes.
virtually. But
Yes.
they are speaking by phone, but they though they are never they are living just the next house, but they are not going outside. So
Mm.
it's very, I feel very bad at it, but we should aware about this. Otherwise, it would be a great problem for our future.
Yes, obviously. I can see that here as well as my son now. He has not become 12. He is going to become 12 in August. And he also tries to play game. And as you know, that algorithm is also like that. It shows the whatever the content we search.
Hmm.
It makes it more attractive, right? So that we keep scrolling like that.
Hmm.
So even I can say now I have many friends virtually, but I am also not going outside that much. I don't prefer to, as I used
Yes.
to go. Even though whenever there is a vacation, I feel like that no, I can't go anywhere. Even though if I go, I can't stay for a long period of time because I need to create content. I need to
Hmm.
connect to people. I can't stop my speaking practice. So somehow I feel that maybe I have become selfish because of this technology, right? We are not connecting that much with our
Right.
real people, but we are connecting to
Hmm.
people in virtually.
Right. It's sometimes it feel that we are connecting because now I am in America, so it's not possible for me to meet with friends or family member,
Yes.
but I am connected with everyone. This is a
Mm,
blessing, and
yes.
the other side, it's a problem also. And when it comes to disadvantage, I want to share one thing here. In our door there are digital locks, no physical locks and key,
Okay.
digital locks. So we can use it manually and we can use it from mobile. So one day it happened with us that we changed our lock number, and
Mm,
the next day, we forgot to take our phone with us. Me and my husband both forget to take the phone. And generally, we
mm,
try to memorize those number and we use it manually. But since
mm,
we had changed that recently, we
mm.
we could not memorize that and we forget our phone also,
Okay.
and we three were
Mm,
outside of the home, and it was almost evening time, so the apartment
mm.
office was closed at that time. And now we just really, oh my god, we forgot our phone in the room. Now how can I enter the room?
Open the door.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so somehow after wandering here and there, we got one person that he lived just beside the apartment, and he actually worked in this apartment. Uh,
Okay.
when any emergency condition happened, he comes
Mm,
and he helped the people. So
okay.
then he came and he opened our door. So sometimes
Mm,
it's very helpful and sometimes it really terrible.
mm.
If you if you
Yes.
if you can't use it properly, then it will make trouble.
That's true. And nowadays, everywhere we need to use password. Everywhere, right?
Yes, yes.
Whenever you create an email, then any Zoom, any application, everywhere password, password, password. How many password we can remember? Phone pay we are using. There also we have one password. So we need to use our diary to remember passwords.
Mhm.
Okay. So it is now 7 a.m., right? You didn't have breakfast as well, I think.
No, I just woke up and freshen up, and then I sat here. Because
Okay.
after some times my daughter will wake up, and from then I have to stick to her
Mm-hmm.
completely. So
So in
then I can't do this kind of work.
and in front of her, you shouldn't do, or if you talk to people a lot, then there
Hmm.
is no one to look after her. I think your husband, he goes to office, I guess.
Hmm.
Maybe. Mm,
That's why.
okay. So in which language do you talk to your daughter? Do you talk in Bengali
Actually,
or English as well?
at
Mm-hmm.
home we speak in Bengali, but
Okay.
since when we go outside, all the people are speaking in English, so
Mm.
she can understand English also. Now she is speaking, mixing both the language.
She
She
will
has
learn
just, she has just
once she
started
goes to school.
speaking. Yes.
Yeah, she will speak like native speakers.
Yes. So, but I know just after talking 30 minutes, it's not possible for you to give me any, to tell my level or about tell anything about my speaking. But what is your suggestion about my speaking? What should I
Hmm.
do to improve myself?
Okay, so far as we have spoken for around maybe 30 minutes, you are speaking well, as you have already told that. Actually, I have a problem little bit in throat. Okay, so as you told that you know grammar, so at times you make mistake here and there. It happens to everyone. Even it happened to me a lot. I also struggled that how can I rectify, because I know tenses, I know subject verb agreement, but
Mm,
I was making mistake in subject verb agreement. So I noticed that at times you made a little bit mistake. So how can you rectify that? I am telling you from my own experience. Just
sure.
you have to be a little bit conscious while speaking, and you are speaking already in a moderate pace. I would not suggest you that slow your pace, because your pace is awesome, moderate. You are not speaking fast. For
Okay.
those people who speak fast, they
Mm,
should reduce their pace so that they can listen to them, they can get time to think that what they're speaking.
mm,
So now just you have to focus little bit. Mostly when you use he, then you have to use knows, he
mm,
goes, he reads, yes,
yes.
that one. So after focusing and with practice, you can rectify this mistake. Other than that, I don't find any issue. And from the environment, by talking to people, you don't need to think that much of using advanced vocabulary. I also don't prefer that much to use. If it comes naturally, then we need that, we need time. I see some people, they use from the beginning some advanced vocabulary or idiom, but they make a lot of grammatical mistakes. So I always suggest to the beginners, no need to think about using advanced vocabulary or idioms initially. Initially, try to think that how can you make your speech moderate pace, then how can you enunciate your thought, that means express your thought well,
Mm, mm,
then how can you make your sentences correct with correct grammar. Then slowly and gradually, by listening to the people, by reading books, by listening to the good speakers, you can improve your vocabulary as well. Then you can, or if you practice with yourself at home, you
mm,
can try to use deliberately some vocabulary, some idioms. Then automatically those words, those vocabulary will come to you spontaneously while talking to other people.
yes. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, then,
Okay.
Momita,
Oh,
it
that,
was
yes.
lovely talking to you. Yeah,
Yes, really, it was nice conversation. Thank you so much.
yeah. Okay, then bye bye. Have a great
Bye.
day ahead. Yeah,
Yes, you too. Bye.
yeah. Bye bye.